Hi everyone, Carolyn from Mystical Turian. I just got done with a mediumship reading and I wanted to come on and kind of discuss what just happened. Um, so I'm starting to realize and find my rhythms with mediumship um, because I feel like when you start like developing mediumship, you don't really know what is gonna happen. And then like when I go through like these development courses, I kind of like start having expectations on what maybe like the structure should be or how a mediumship reading should go. And I feel like now I'm starting to figure out like what is feeling good in my body, what is feeling good for me, how I deliver my messages. And so today, I kind of did things differently. I woke up and I had the reading at 9 in the morning. So very early. I like to do this because it gives me time to, when I go to sleep and then when I wake up, there's not a lot of time to think about my reading and get nervous or anything like that. So, like overthink or anything. So I woke up today, I went and got some coffee. I kind of like practiced my introduction out loud a couple times. And I started calling in, which I've never done this before. I started asking spirit, the world of spirit. I said, I really want to call in confidence. I want to call in confidence and joy, and I want to embody confidence and joy in my readings. And it felt really good. I was like, oh, that feels good. Like I'm gonna start doing that. And then I took a shower and I feel like I kind of like I didn't lose track of time, but I wasn't rushing like I usually was. So I got in the shower and then I started getting ready. And my mentor always talks about like she's getting ready and she chats with her guides. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I was kind of chatting with my guides. And then I have a best friend in spirit. And I was like, come forward, like, come be with me. I need to talk to you. I talk to him a lot. And I called in my guides and I was kind of just like, be with me today. Like, my intention today is to meet the need of the sitter. I really want to have her feel, joy that her loved ones are around her. I really want to meet what her needs are today. And so I'm getting ready. And then as I'm getting ready, I started feeling like I needed to, well, let me go back a little bit. So I was in the shower. I started feeling a lot of gratitude. Actually, as soon as I walked in the door with my coffee, I was like, okay, gratitude's going to start now. I'm going to start thinking about what I'm grateful for. I'm going to start this process now. Instead of like, usually I sit down in a chair and I get really, I do things like in a row, like gratitude, then I'll sit in the power, then I'll like, I don't know, like get my energy going, raise my vibration. And today it really started when I walked in the door with my coffee. I just practiced gratitude and I was saying everything I was grateful for. I did it in the shower. And then I kind of cleansed my energy out in the shower too. So going back to where I was, sorry, I started feeling like I needed to start expanding my aura, start expanding, like sitting in the power. So I started doing that while I was getting ready. And it felt really good. I had this like high vibe music on that I really like. And then I went into my spirit room where I am right now. And I lit some sage and I saged myself and my energy. I cleared any sticky energy in my room. And then I started feeling like I needed to bring out some Reiki. So I set the intention to get Reiki going, and I've never done that before. And Reiki the space and Reiki my client that I had today, like kind of just send like Reiki energy out to her and me and our spirit guides and anyone in spirit. And I kind of started, and the way I did it was I was standing in my room with the sage, and I went clockwise. in a circle, and I kind of like had my arms out and I was like going in a circle, and then I kind of reversed the circle to clear out any stagnation that was still here. And then I went back clockwise, and I kind of like would go back and forth, and it felt really good. I don't know what it was. It was like me stirring up any energy in my body. It was me activating my chakras, activating my energy, raising my vibration. It just felt really good, and I was like, wow, I can't believe I've never done this before. And it was almost like a dance, but it wasn't. It was like my own dance. I've never done it before either. And I was like, where did they come from? That's so cool. And then I lit my Palo Santo to get some positive vibes going in this space. And I felt like I always open the window a little bit, and it's very hot here in Chicago today. So I got the air conditioning on, and I don't want to keep it open too long, but the window, the airflow through the window, I don't know what it was. It just felt like really good, really magical almost. I felt like it was, I don't know. I don't know what it was, but it felt like spirit could come in through the window today. I don't know. It's kind of like the feeling I got. So I left it cracked open a little bit. So for my reading, I would get some of that energy from the earth, probably is what it is. Um, I don't know if you can hear that. My dog is barking in his sleep. So just let him continue. And then, so then I played some music. And I got my cards out, which I didn't use. That's always like, when I get my cards out, I always wonder, am I going to connect today? If I can't connect today, I'll do a card reading. But I had a really good feeling I was going to be able to connect because I started feeling stuff with her energy. And I felt, so I wrote it down here. So, so that's just my crutch lately. It's okay. We can have crutches, like just in case anything happens, you want to be prepared. Like sometimes spirit just doesn't, a mediumship reading isn't what spirit thinks that the sitter needs today. So I got prepared for that. And so let's see. Yeah, so I got on my call, and in my readings, I do feel like I still am like, well, I don't know, and I don't like that because I do kind of know, but at the same time, I guess I don't. That's why I say that. I'll be like, well, I don't know, and I think that's something I got to work on because I need to figure out a way to talk to the sitter in a way that's like, would you understand if I said that your loved one in spirit is bringing this forward and I feel like this is what he's saying? Does this make sense to you? But instead I'm like, well, I don't know what this is, and I feel like a lot of the time I give my power away to the sitter almost. And then I it's like the energy of my readings lately, I felt like they're more like a conversation rather than like I watch other mediums work and they just say what they're getting. And then I feel like it's very like profound, but I feel like my readings are more like I'm asking them questions and then they're answering me, and then I kind of will build on that energy. And I feel like that's not a good way to like present evidence, I guess, because it's almost like we're having a conversation and it could almost be like I'm feeding off of what they're giving me. But I feel like that's kind of the way I work. I feel like it's more of a conversation. Because a lot of the things that came through today were stuff I wouldn't, I feel like it's not that general, even though it might seem general to me. Like I said, there's a rainbow coming for like symbol, but it's for you, and you think of somebody when you see a rainbow and they're here. And I feel like that could be anyone, like, but she really understood what that was. So yeah, I feel like I'm just trying to figure out my reading style now. And it's very exciting because I need to come up with a way that this conversation that I'm having is more, I want to say like more profound, I want to say. So yeah, I need to figure out how to do that. I don't want it to be like me going, well, I don't know, but, and I feel like the reading today was very good. She needed, some, I feel like she needed some of my spiritual philosophies in her own life, because she didn't know if she could communicate with her sister who died. She passed away at 5 months old, but she is her older sister. So she wasn't born yet. So she always wondered if she could communicate with her. And I kind of like had to come up with my beliefs like right off the bat. It's something that I had never talked with someone before about, especially in a reading. Sorry, I'm starting to realize that I get burpy after readings. It's happening to me right now. It's like a release of energy. And yeah, so I love doing this because a lot of times I can't prepare for what's actually every single time I can't prepare for what's going to happen. And I feel like building this in the moment is what this work is all about. And I'm just so excited that I was able to share some of my philosophies. And it's going to help me get clearer on my philosophies as well and help my clients understand that their loved ones are in spirit. They can hear them. And it doesn't matter when they passed away, if they passed away at 5 months or if they passed away at 90 with dementia and they weren't clear on what was going on almost like at the end of their days, but they're clear now in spirit and they see things now in spirit and they understand more of what was going on in the world at the time when they were here, or things like that. So they understand that now in the spirit world. So yeah, this reading gave me a lot of like positive insight on how I can build my readings or shape my readings to be how I read, and really start shaping my philosophies around spirit and the spirit world and mediumship, and really help me understand the way I feel into spirit, the things I'm seeing that they're giving me. It's almost, it's exciting, and it's almost like I feel like I can put my trust into spirit every single time I do this, like more and more. And I love that. It's very exciting. So yeah, leave me your questions below if you have any questions. If there's something I kind of like rambled through and didn't make sense, like let me know. I'll clarify it in the next video. I'm still kind of like high on my vibes right now, on the vibes of spirit. So yeah, let me know what you think if you want to hear more of these videos. Yeah, so I'll be back. Just look out for my next video. You can follow me to get notified for those. And I will see you in the next video.